All right, standing by with Coach U. Season opener tonight for us, Coach, against a tough Piedmont team. I mean, they did well last season, got to their conference quarterfinals. Coming into tonight, I know there's a lot of new faces, a lot of new guys on the team this year, and a lot of guys that are being expected to take bigger roles this year on the team. Kind of collectively, how do you feel like we did tonight in our season opener?
Well, I told him before the game, we've never coached this team before, and this team has never played before. We've had Jason, the previous Region Player of the Year. We had Nate, Region Player of the Year. We had those guys, and we don't have those guys. And there's never an easy way to go through the exchange from having two dominant players like that to having freshmen take over as sophomores and all of a sudden be leaders of a team. There's just, through the history of sports, there's never been an easy way to do it. And I had a coach I was talking to this afternoon say, man, don't you wish you could have a couple more weeks of practice and get some more scrimmage games in? And I said, no. I mean, the way we all learn as humans, the way God set up the world is we learn through some painful things. And the quicker that they go through some painful things, it's not that they don't believe us, but when they see some things in a game that we've talked about and they feel the pain of not doing some things well and doing it publicly, that can only help them. I mean, we play this team next Thursday again, and then we play them at least one more time. We may end up playing them 4 times this year, and that's not a bad thing. We play a region opponent next Saturday in Trinity, and so we needed to start getting a game under our belts. We needed to start trying different lineups and stop playing against each other. And so I think it was a good thing. It's never easy, but we've always had a tough preseason schedule, and I wanted to do the same thing this year.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously you don't like the score result what it was, but what are some positives that we can take away from tonight into playing this team again next week?
Really, I think some of the positives were some of the freshmen who came in and didn't play like freshmen. I think Kenny was either our leading scorer or our second leading scorer. And Kenny is from a great program in Georgia. They were one of the toughest teams in Georgia last year, and he was like the 4th or 5th option as a senior. And he missed almost all of last year with an ankle injury, and so Kenny hasn't actually been on the court playing meaningful minutes in quite a while. And I didn't want to all of a sudden throw him out there, but he did really well in the minutes that he had. You can project how well Kenny's going to do as we continue to move forward. Kendall had to play a lot more minutes than what he had to last year with Jason and Zach being around, and I thought Kendall did some really good things. And Kendall was open a lot. His teammates just flat out didn't get him the ball, and that's just part of growing. They're not used to Kendall being down there and being open and being ready to catch it. They're used to Jason or Zach or some different targets. So those are 2 guys that really stood out well to me. You see some of the benefit of all the freshmen that I played last year. Some of them, I won't name names, but some of them did not play as well as they played at times last year. And we know what they're capable of, and we know that they're not happy with their performance. And so I expect them to rebound from that. And when we're able to watch film on Monday, I think it'll really help.
All righty. Thank you, Coach.